And also, if this is going to pan out, then this is also going to be a really nice hit. After reaching the 4 area, we came back in, but it made a new low. We have actually pierced the trend line, and now we are also above the trend line. So if we focus on this one right now, we can see the price actually came to the lowest point of. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in. So looking at the current Bitcoin price movement, what we can see is this kind of unexpected rally in a falling market is a very dangerous thing, and we have been talking about this scenario plenty of time in my previous video. And guys, also looking at this current Bitcoin price movement, look at this bullish engulfing candle forming in front of our eyes. People were asking question, is Wyckoff's distribution schematic now invalid? No, it's not until our previous high is broken, because if you have seen this distribution schematic, we can see this here, the first swing, second swing and the third swing must be actually the lowest one. And look, so far it's still good, because I have pointed out with this line to make even like clear for you to understand. This was our highest point, this was the second highest point, and this is going to be the third highest point. So if the price is actually going to break above this second highest point, then I'm afraid to say that Wyckoff's is going to be invalid. But guys, today in this video, I have very interesting thing to show to you all. We had something big unfolding in front of our eyes, and we were actually overlooking it all the time. So yesterday, when I was actually going through the Bitcoin price action, guys, something really interesting came in front of my eye, and we were actually focusing so much in this area, we know, right, in last couple of videos. And I thought, why shouldn't I try this accumulation schematic from Wyckoff in this and look how it actually pans out? But guys, look at the result. It's actually amazing, because this here is a bigger time frame, right? In here we are talking about the 4-hour time frame, and also we said our accumulation phase is very small. It lasted almost like 6 days only, and this whole scenario is 1 month maybe maximum, right? So look at this one. This is a bigger time frame accumulation from Wyckoff. If you look this example from Wyckoff, we can see after the preliminary supply, price drops right around this selling climax. This is a big selling climax. Then we will see some kind of like automatic rally around this AR area. After that, some secondary test before entering the phase B area. And look at this in a accumulation phase scenario, guys. Nothing has changed, because the whole thing of proving this Wyckoff distribution schematic is to show that price had probability of going in a downward direction rather than in an upper direction, isn't it? And this is indicating the price will go down from where it came. And also, if this is going to pan out, then this is also going to be a really nice hit, because if the price actually does what this Wyckoff's distribution is actually trying to show us, then this is also going to be unfolding parallelly, guys. And we have to be very careful, because at this area, right, this area, only this area, if the price actually goes to the area where it came from, then this is also going to be another scenario starting here in a bigger time frame. So that's also very, very interesting for you to understand, because we can see, right, when the price actually enters the phase B area, just like here in example, the price swings is wide and also high volume, guys. We can see here after entering the phase B area, the volume started kicking in. We can see it here. And also looking at this bullish engulfing candle forming right now, nothing has changed so far, as I said, until we break the previous high. But guys, as I said, if this is going to be invalid, then what you should also keep your eye on is this scenario. And guys, trust me, this is bigger time frame. As I said, always when you look in a bigger time frame, there is probability of getting accurate is very, very high, because in a smaller time frame, it's also volatile market, and you have to see this kind of price movement, like unexpected rally, unexpected dump really often. So guys, we can see, right, this scenario unfolding right in front of our eyes. We will be monitoring this as well in the coming videos. And also here right now, as we said, this scenario is only going to be invalid if the previous high is broken. But even if the previous high is broken, you should also keep an eye on this one. This is very interesting, because this could also make bigger sense, because now we are entering the big accumulation phase before entering the next bigger bull market. So big people were talking about this bull market is going to be the biggest one, right? So maybe I'm expecting the accumulation phase also going to be a bit larger than compared to the previous one. So guys, something parallelly also unfolding right now is this here. We have talked about this scenario, right? We said this trend line has acted as a really strong resistance from like early February, because you can see after reaching this area, price has always reversed backwards, right? Around this area, price reversed backward. Same scenario here. And now look at this. We have actually pierced the trend line, and now we are also above the trend line. The most important question would be, is the daily candle going to close above the trend line, or is it going to come backwards following this trend? Guys, this is very interesting right now, because if the candle actually closes above the trend line, then we might see price continuing in upper direction. But as I said, you have to keep this scenario also in mind. This is very interesting at the moment, because how you can see this kind of price movement appearing, guys, it's very simple, right? We know when it's making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We can see this happening all the time unless we see this lower highs, lower lows appearing. Then we have to be very careful. And then after that, what happened? The price actually continued in a downward direction, right? Same scenario has appeared here as well, because you can see higher highs, price went higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. But here, look, lower highs, but still higher lows. Again, higher highs, higher lows. It started, there was a question around here, but lower highs saved it. And then we started continuing. But somewhere around here, it appeared the lower high and lower lows. Now, lower highs and lower lows again. Same scenario, isn't it here, guys? So now you can see it's now higher high if the candle is going to close above it. And where the lower low is going to be, is it going to end somewhere around here? That's very, very interesting right now to see. And also, if this is going to pan out, as I said, guys, we might see price continue in upward direction, but still we have to focus on this one as well. And guys, I actually wanted to show you another scenario. What might be also very interesting to know is that this massive price drop of almost like 51 or 52% right here has some similarity with this massive price drop back from 2018. We can see almost like 51% when we do it correctly. So it's like 51% price drop here as well, like 51% price drop. And if it's going to do the similar case, right? Let's take the Fibonacci retracement from the lowest point to the peak from where it actually started going in a downward direction. So if we focus on this one right now, we can see the price actually came to the lowest point of around this 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level, right? So if this is going to be the same scenario also right now unfolding here, then what we can also see is the price actually going to come around this area. So we can see people say history repeats itself. So if the price actually like come around this area, then this area is going to be also our focus area. I just wanted to mention this one more time, guys. And also, guys, what we have to keep in mind is this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level is always important. It always acts as a very strong support, because this here, if you look after this accumulation phase, we also had a really nice price gain, right? And then 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, see, we can see here exactly, and it found really strong support around this area. So if the price actually like follows our condition and start going in a downward trend, right, this 0.5 area is also to be a really nice strong area where we can find support, and price maybe reversing small before continuing in a downward direction. So as I said, guys, so far nothing has changed. So until our previous high is broken, which is 7,190 around this area, only then the Wyckoff's distribution is going to be invalid. But as I said, this bigger thing could be unfolding on the parallel side. And guys, this here is also a really interesting chart what I actually wanted to share with you. I came across an article by Nick Chong, an idea shared by Dan Tellman and Nunya Business. I thought, why not to try it myself? And here we go, guys. According to Tellman, Bitcoin bear phase, this from 2014, right, has 7 distinct points and 3 distinct phases. So these phases, I've colored it with different colors, so blue, red and green, right? These are 3 different phases, and this point 1, 2, 3, these are all our 7 distinct points. These 3 phases, you will notice that the first phase is a steep crash and bound phase, guys, where we fall really massively till we reach the 0.3 area, and then we bound back. This is the first phase. And the second phase is usually short, but still brings the price to the new low. We can see after reaching the 4 area, we came back in, but it made a new low compared to previous one. The last phase is the capitulation phase, where the price set fresh low, calling it a bottom. It goes back away, gets pushed back around the 6 area, and then price finds the lowest point. So you can see from this bear market, this was the lowest point, and this is the 7th distinct point where it actually ends, along with these 3 different phases. And same scenario, this was from 2014, and now if you focus on this from 2019, guys, we can see same scenario. This first phase, as we said, is the steep crash and bound, right? We can see massive crash and then small bounce, again making lower low compared to this one. It's also correct. And then this 7, when we reach the 7th, the last phase is the capitulation, where price set fresh lows, calling it a bottom, guys. And you can see it here. This was the lowest point of our bear market, and when it came, we called it a bottom, just like back in 2007. So if you look at this one where we are currently, we can also see the first, second and third, the steep crash and bound, price goes around the 0.4 area and then again makes a lower lows, just like shown in the previous pictures, guys. We can see, right, our lows is lower than the previous one. here as well. And the 6th is a bounce. Unless we reach the previous or the 7th area, we have still not bottomed. This is not my theory, guys, but this is the theory written by, I said, the Dan Talman and Nunia Business. I actually wanted to share with you. And look at this, where we are currently, guys. This is right now. Where is the 6th one? If the price is actually going to come back around the 7,000 area before falling it downwards, I don't know. This is a monthly candle, so please keep this in mind. And we can see, if this is the 6th phase, what we are witnessing, then 7th must be lower, isn't it? 7th must be lower according to this chart as well. So this is a small theory what I actually wanted to share with you in this video, guys. As I said, guys, different scenario is unfolding right now. We can see here, right? Different scenario is unfolding, so we have to be very, very careful at the current stage and watch it carefully. And guys, as we know, this kind of work takes a lot of energy, lots of time and lots of effort. So please, the only thing I'm asking you in return is a like and a comment. That would be great, guys. So guys, this is what I actually wanted to share with you in this short video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, please smash the like and subscribe button. And until next time, guys, my name is Anu. Bye bye.